It's 11:45 a.m., and I'm sitting at my desk, stomach growling. I reach for my lunch bag, only to find it's not there. The realization hits me. I left it on the kitchen counter this morning. My day had started off rushed, and in my haste to get out the door, I had forgotten the most important part of my midday routine. This morning was more chaotic than usual. I had stayed up late the previous night, working on a project, and as a result, I overslept. The alarm blared at 7:30 a.m., jolting me awake. I had only 30 minutes to get ready and leave for work. I jumped out of bed, rushed through my morning routine, and grabbed a quick shower. While brushing my teeth, I mentally ran through the day's agenda. Meetings, deadlines, and a crucial presentation in the afternoon. I hurriedly dressed in my usual work attire, a pair of slacks and a crisp white shirt, and went to the kitchen. As I brewed my morning coffee, I quickly assembled my lunch. A sandwich, an apple, a small container of salad, and a granola bar. I placed everything neatly in my lunch bag and set it on the counter while I finished my coffee. My mind was already at work, thinking about the tasks ahead. After finishing my coffee, I grabbed my bag, phone, and keys and rushed out the door. In my haste, I completely forgot my lunch bag sitting on the kitchen counter. It wasn't until I reached my desk at work that I realized my mistake. As I contemplate my options, ordering delivery, raiding the vending machine, or asking a coworker for spare change, I notice my boss walking towards me. She's holding a stack of papers that can only mean one thing: an urgent project that needs to be completed by the end of the day. Now I'm faced with a dilemma. Do I skip lunch to work on this project, potentially making myself hangry and unproductive? Do I confess my forgetfulness to my boss and risk looking unprepared? Or do I try to sneak out for a quick bite, possibly missing crucial information? As my boss approaches, I have seconds to decide. My growling stomach and racing mind are on a collision course, and I'm caught in the middle of this ordinary day gone awry. My first thought is to order delivery. It's the easiest option and would mean I could stay at my desk and keep working. However, delivery can take a while, and I might not have time to eat once the food arrives. Plus, the office has been known to have spotty service, leading to delays. The vending machine is another option. It's quick, and I wouldn't have to leave my desk for long. But the thought of surviving the rest of the day on a bag of chips and a candy bar isn't appealing. I need real food to stay focused. Asking a coworker for spare change or a snack might work, but it feels awkward. I don't want to seem unprepared or dependent on others. Also, there's no guarantee anyone has extra food or money to spare. My boss, Ms. Johnson, stops at my desk and places the stack of papers in front of me. "Alex, we have an urgent project that needs to be completed by the end of the day," she says. "I need you to prioritize this immediately." I look at the papers and then back at Ms. Johnson. "I understand. I'll get started right away," I reply, trying to sound confident despite my growling stomach. "Thank you, Alex." "I knew I could count on you," she says, with a reassuring smile before walking away to her office. As soon as she's out of sight, I take a deep breath and assess my situation. I need to eat something substantial, or I won't be able to focus on this urgent task. I decide to take a risk and sneak out for a quick bite. I grab my phone, wallet, and coat and head towards the exit. "Hey Alex, where are you going?" asks Lisa, my coworker, as I pass by her desk. "I forgot my lunch at home, and I need to grab something quickly. Cover for me if anyone asks, please, I whisper, giving her a pleading look. Sure, no problem. Good luck, she replies with a sympathetic smile. I dash out of the building and head to the nearest cafe. It's a small place around the corner that serves great sandwiches and salads. The line isn't too long, and I order a turkey sandwich with a side salad. While I wait for my order, I keep checking the time, anxious about getting back to the office quickly. My order is ready in less than 10 minutes, and I hurry back to the office, balancing my lunch and a bottle of water. I make it back to my desk just as Ms. Johnson walks by, seemingly none the wiser about my quick escape. I unwrap my sandwich and take a big bite, feeling instant relief as the hunger pangs subside. With my energy restored, I dive into the stack of papers Miss Johnson gave me. The project is complicated, but I feel confident I can handle it now that I've eaten. As I work, I occasionally glance at my phone to keep track of the time. The afternoon passes in a blur of data analysis, report writing, and a few quick sips of water. By the time the clock strikes 3:30 p.m., I've made significant progress. Just as I'm about to finish the first draft of the report, my computer freezes. I frantically try to save my work, but the screen remains unresponsive. Panic sets in again as I fear losing all the progress I've made. I call the IT department, and thankfully, Mark, the IT specialist, comes to my rescue. Hang in there, Alex. Let me see what I can do, he says, as he takes control of my computer. After a few tense minutes, Mark manages to unfreeze the computer and recover my document. You're all set. Make sure to save your work frequently, he advises with a grin. Thank you so much, Mark. You saved my day, I reply, feeling a wave of gratitude. With my computer back to normal, I get back to work. I double-check the data, refine the report, and make sure everything is perfect. By 5:00 p.m., I'm ready to present the final draft to Ms. Johnson. I walk to her office, knock on the door, and enter when she calls me in. Ms. Johnson, I've finished the project. Here's the report, I say, handing her the neatly organized document. She takes a few minutes to review it, nodding approvingly. Excellent work, Alex. This is exactly what we needed. Thank you for handling this so efficiently, she says, looking pleased. As I walk back to my desk, I feel a sense of accomplishment. Despite the chaotic start to my day and the forgotten lunch, I managed to complete the urgent project on time. I sit down, take a deep breath, and smile to myself. This experience taught me the importance of staying calm under pressure and being resourceful. Sometimes, small mishaps can turn into valuable lessons. I decide to set a reminder on my phone to check my lunch bag every morning before leaving the house. As the office starts to empty and my co-workers head home, I take a moment to tidy up my desk. I glance at my now empty lunch bag and chuckle, thinking about how a forgotten lunch could have caused such a ripple effect on my day. Tomorrow is a new day, and I feel better prepared to face any challenges that come my way. I pack up my things, say goodnight to Lisa and a few others still lingering in the office, and head out the door. The cool evening air feels refreshing as I walk to my car. I think about how I managed to navigate through the day's unexpected twists and turns. It wasn't easy, but I got through it, and that's something to be proud of. Once I get home, I change into comfortable clothes and decide to treat myself to a relaxing evening. I prepare a light dinner and sit down at the table, enjoying the meal while reflecting on the day's events. The sense of accomplishment from completing the project successfully makes the evening even more satisfying. After dinner, I decide to watch a movie. I pick a light-hearted comedy to lift my spirits and forget about the stress of the day. As I laugh at the funny scenes, I feel the tension of the day melt away. Before going to bed, I take a hot shower to relax further. The warm water soothes my muscles, and I feel my body unwind. I get into bed, feeling calm and content. As I drift off to sleep, I remind myself to double-check my lunch bag in the morning. When I wake up the next morning, I head straight to the kitchen and immediately see my lunch bag on the counter. I laugh, remembering the chaos of the previous day. This time, I make sure to pack everything carefully and place the bag by the front door so I won't forget it. As I drive to work, I feel more prepared and confident. The lessons learned from the day before have made me more aware and organized. I arrive at the office with a positive mindset, ready to tackle any challenges that come my way. Life is full of small challenges and unexpected events. Yesterday was a reminder that flexibility and a positive attitude can help overcome even the most frustrating situations. As I walk into the office, I feel grateful for the support of my coworkers and the lessons learned from this experience. From now on, I'll make sure to double-check my lunch bag before leaving the house. And if I ever forget it again, I know I can handle whatever the day throws at me.